Yo, you already know who it is, man. Your country kinfolk, your Alabama cousin, Jabo, Jabo ENT, complete Game Ent in the building. And I just jumped off the porch with DGB.
If you a real big homie, give your niggas knowledge. I salute my little homies, cause them niggas solid. My little nigga.
Jabo, welcome to Off the Porch, man. How you feeling today,
What's
man?
up, man? I'm glad to be here, man. Appreciate y'all for having me. It's been a long time coming, but
Yeah.
I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate you being here, man. So what you smoking on today?
Oh, man, it's a little bit of my own strand, actually, Jabo Kush, you feel
okay.
me? Like, yeah, so my
Yeah.
people hooked it up for me out there in Oklahoma. They got a couple dispensaries and stuff, so,
Yeah.
you know, salute to them.
Yeah. Take it that's an indica, huh?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. keep you up. Don't put you down. It gets you right. You know what I'm saying? Get you right. Get you right.
Yeah. All right, so let's jump into your story.
All right.
You were born in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep, Birmingham.
What was your childhood like growing up there?
Man, it was cool. It was the typical inner city ghetto childhood to me.
Yeah.
Inside my house, like I grew up with my grandparents. You know, so my grandparents raised me because like my mom died when I was like 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house, and it's just like coming up in any old school people's house. You know what I'm saying? Like on the inside, we never wanted for anything. You know what I'm saying? We had love. We showered with love. But outside my door, it was a world out there. You know what I'm saying? It was a ghetto stuff going on. It was drugs being sold, shootings, robberies, all types of stuff. So, but my grandma kind of tried to keep us not really sheltered. She just tried to teach us right from wrong. So when we step outside, we know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I owe a lot to her. God rest her soul.
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned your mother passed away when you were 12.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a difficult age, I could imagine.
Yeah, of
How'd you
course.
cope with that loss?
Man, really, I was going to this school called Tarrant Middle School at the time, and I had just transitioned from the inner city elementary school to I was going to school with like predominantly white kids for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So it was a new transition, but I was popular as hell. You feel me?
Yeah.
So everybody knew me. Everybody knew I was the kid who mom had lupus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when she died, it was kind of like it wasn't a big surprise to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't try to make a big scene about it. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of sucked it up and kept on going because, you know, my sisters and shit, they needed me. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he was going through some stuff then, so he needed me. So they didn't need my extra drama on top of that, you feel me? So I just tried to go about my week as I could, you know?
Yeah. Are you the oldest of your sisters? And all
Yeah,
that?
I'm the oldest,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was kind of my responsibility to just be like, it's gonna be all right, you know what I'm saying? Let's just go. So.
I got you. And you went to college, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Alabama State University, man.
Alabama State? Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you study there?
Radio and TV broadcasting, communications. I got a degree in communications. So
Okay, nice.
I actually worked in television for 5 years, man. It's crazy. I worked at CBS, Channel 8, WAKA News. I did news, so.
Are you doing behind the scenes stuff?
Yeah,
or-
I was in production. I was in studio camera, audio, master control.
Oh, okay.
Teleprompter, light, you know, stuff like that. So.
Kind of like what we're doing here, huh?
Of course.
You probably sitting there watching us set up like, oh, I know how to do all that.
Right. Set up a light or two. I can do that.
Yeah. Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, man, it was cool. I just felt like I hit a ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once I knew everything in the building, it wasn't no room to grow. So, you know, and the music kind of took over and took off for me. So I had to leave.
Yeah.
I walked out mid-shift, matter of fact, one day. Yeah. I told them folks though, man, I told them one day, I'm gonna walk in here and I'm gonna walk out. And y'all gonna see me on TV. The next time y'all gonna see me is gonna be on TV. And I proved myself right.
Yeah.
Because I had the record with Jadakiss and Slim Thug right after that, right after I quit. So
Yeah.
cool.
Nice. And while you were attending college, you were shot twice during a robbery attempt?
Yes. It was after my freshman year in college, actually. I was actually gonna transfer to Miles, because I went to college on a baseball scholarship. You know what I'm saying? I played baseball.
What position did you play?
In high school, I played shortstop and third base. In college, I played second base. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I went to Alabama State my freshman year. I finished my freshman year, and I just, baseball, it was cool playing in the SWAC, but I just wanted a little bit more playing time. I wanted to be a little bit more about me, so I decided to transfer to Miles. Now, I didn't tell my coaches, nobody. The only person knew was me and my dad. So my dad was talking to the coach for me at Miles. You know, he was like, yeah, he love to have you, whoop. So I got my mindset on going to Miles. I leave Alabama State during the summer. Summer school, I'm not gonna be here next year. Like, so I go home, man, and I get this little job at Buffalo Rock. I was working there 2 days, man. I got shot the second day I was working there. Not on the job, but I was coming from work. You know, I pulled up in front of my grandmother's house. One of my little friends, I was gonna cut his hair because he was graduating the next day from high school. He's one of my younger buddies. So yeah, he was pulling up, and next thing I know, I see two dudes walking down the street, man. I ain't really think nothing of it, because like I told you, stuff going on my block all the time.
Yeah.
So I get out the car, and they just drew down on me. Like, one dude had a 9, the other dude had some kind of shotgun. I don't know if it was a pump, but it was some kind of shotgun. He didn't even shoot it though. But when the dude drew down on me, man, like instinct just automatically kicked in. You feel me? I just pew, like, took out running around the side of my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And he saw us shooting. He shot me twice. You know what I'm
so
saying? In the back, in the leg. I stumbled in the house, like bamming on the door. Like, it was so crazy. My sister heard the gunshots in the front yard, so she went to the front door.
Oh, wow.
And didn't see nobody. My grandma was like, close that door, girl, you know what I'm saying? But I was at the back, bamming on the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Then they came and got me in the ambulance. They got me and took me to the hospital, and I was straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I spent probably like a week and a half in the hospital, probably like 2 months recovering, and then, you know, I got back to doing what I was doing. So that's how that happened.
Do you know if it was a targeted robbery or was it just
random? It was kind of, I wouldn't say it was targeted, it was kind of random, but I eventually found out who did it though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, like, I didn't know these guys, they didn't know me, but we stayed 2 neighborhoods away, you know what I'm saying? So they were just in my neighborhood looking for somebody to jack. I just so happened to be coming home. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I was the victim that night, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it happened.
Fully recovered though?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, man. It's got some war wounds to show. That's all, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know.
Yeah, it's a scary incident though.
Yeah,
know?
of course it's scary. Like I tell people all the time, man, ain't nothing cool, fun, gangster, none about getting shot. Ain't nothing cool about that at all. No. Because when you sitting up in there, you gotta have nurses bathe you and nurses do stuff for you, and you gotta learn how to walk again. And it ain't nothing cool about that, man. Yeah. But living, that's the only cool part. Living. Yeah.
Did you end up finishing college after that? Okay.
Yeah, I went back to Alabama State. That right there was like, hey, that what told me, take your ass back to Alabama State, bro.
So no more miles.
Go back to Montgomery. Yeah, no more miles. Nah, we not gonna do miles. Because if I would have done miles, I would have been right there at my grandmama's house, like doing the same, because it's like right up the street. You know what I'm saying? So I would have been just in the hood all the time. You feel me? Like, so I was like, nah, man, let me get back down the road, and that eventually led up to me doing music though. Yeah. Me going back to Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? So it was all a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. So when did you start making music?
I say, well, I always came up around music. You know what I'm saying? My dad had a gospel group back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They still do music and stuff to this day. But he was kind of like on some Jimi Hendrix type shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be going through old stuff. I'd be seeing he had the big fro with the shit tied around there. Like, Dad, you had acid in there, didn't you? He was like, nah, I ain't had no acid in that headband. But he's very musical, man. He can play all types of instruments like pianos, saxophones, trumpet, whatever. He can play it, guitars and shit. So I just always grew up around instruments and studio equipment. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, she sung in the church choir. She was kind of musical and stuff like that. And so it just always been in me. And when I was, like I told you, my mom passed when I was 12. Yeah. So when I turned like about 14 or 15, my dad, he had his own place and he had like a studio set up in the house. Okay. So me and my little friends, she used to go over there and record. And I wanted to be like the babe of the shit at first, like Cash Money, babe. I didn't want to rap. I was just like, man, I'm gonna put y'all in the studio, you know what I'm saying, let y'all do X, Y, and Z. And so we used to be walking home from school on the train track rapping, and my partner, B. Dawson, shout out to him, he was like, bro, you fired this shit. Like, your shit tight, you know what I'm saying? You should at least lay one song down with us. I like, all right, cool. So I laid that song down, and boom, that was it. And we did a song for Vanetta Flowers. I don't know if you're familiar with Vanetta Flowers, but she was the first African-American woman to win gold in the bobsled in the Winter Olympics. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, she's from Birmingham though. She was like Jackson Nolan and shit. So when that happened, Dad got this bright idea, like, hey man, y'all should do a song for her. And we, just sent it to him or whatever. So we did the song for her. They invited us to perform the song at her, I think it was her medal ceremony. It was something they was doing for her in the city of Helena. They invited us to do it. So we go in there, we rap. Now, don't nobody at school know we rap or nothing like that. So we get down there, we performing the song and shit. All these news cameras and shit there. So, the next day, I'm on the news at night, you know what I'm saying? So I go to school, my boy like, bro, I saw you rapping on the news last night. I'm like, nah, that wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't me, because, like, we used to look at rapping like it was so far-fetched. Like, that shit up here, you know what I'm saying? We need to worry about sports and stuff like that. Even sports was was far-fetched at a point in time until we started seeing people from our neighborhood go to the league and go to college and go D1 and stuff like that. But yeah, man, so after that, I quit rapping. It was just like really just sports, you know what I'm saying? Sports and, you know, girls and stuff like that, just being a kid. Then so, like I said, when I got shot when I was 19, I went back to school, and one of the girls I was talking to at Alabama State at the time, she my wife now, you know what I'm saying? But when I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, my brother-in-law, her sister's husband, he had a studio. He had some little kids in there he wanted to put in there. They was young. And like, bro, they tight, they got the voice, they just don't know what the fuck to say. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, let me come over there and write something for him. So I wrote, and the same thing happened again. He's like, man, you tight at this shit. You should try to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped back in the booth, recorded some more songs, and from that day forward, I just took it serious. Like that was like 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was on it every single day. I did something musical to present day to day. You know, so
okay, that's
how it happened.
Yeah. All right. So when did you move to Atlanta from Birmingham?
I moved to Atlanta about 2014.
Okay.
After my wedding and shit. You feel me? Like, So we moved here then. Cause my wife she ain't from Atlanta, but she from Georgia.
Okay.
So it's just, and then I used to come out here a lot, recording back and forth and shit. Like I used to record at Hot Beats when it was on Spring Street. You feel me? Like way back in the day. So I used to be out here back and forth, and I was like, man, I need to give me a spot. You know what I'm saying? So we got a spot.
Yeah. How did Atlanta compare to Birmingham?
It's a lot bit faster, man. It's a lot more faster. It's just ahead. It's ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like I might hear a song up here and I don't hear that shit back in Alabama till a year and a half later or something. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, y'all just so far ahead. But at the same time, it's the hoods are the same all across the country to me. Every hood I done been to, they might have a little bit, one or two things that different, but the blueprint of it gonna be the same. So when I go into these different neighborhoods, I go to Kirkwood, I go to where I be at, Four Seasons, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a pretty smooth transition for you.
Of course, of course. Yeah, it's across the board.
Yeah. And you released your first tape in 2012?
Yeah. The first official one, Alabama Talking 1.
Yeah.
We was just called Alabama Talking.
Because you ended up doing what, 4 of them, right?
4, yeah. 4, yeah. Green Lantern. DJ Green Lantern.
And you've worked with a lot of big name artists, like you mentioned, Slim Thug and Jadakiss, Yo Gotti, Young Scooter, now YFN Lucci,
8-Ball,
MJG, Gucci,
Simmons, Stewie Rock, TK
endless.
Kravitz. We could just keep going on and on and on, man. It's features I forgot about. You know
Did any of those features stick out the most to you?
As far as like recording them?
Yeah,
hell yeah. Like the Jadakiss Slim Thug record. Because that record was supposed to be, well, all right, let me take you I gotta take you back to how the record came about.
Okay.
Me and Slim Thug did a record called Chunk of Foe, right? We did it in Houston, at 713 Studios, you know what I'm saying? I flew down. And it was a funny story about that record. I got in there and I wasn't prepared, you feel me? Like, and all my young artists, please be prepared when you get around somebody of status. You know what I'm saying? Because I got there and they was like, okay, Slim ain't here yet, bro. The A room is kind of, somebody working in there, but you can go sit in the B room. Somebody in there too, but you can go sit in there. I'm like, cool. So I open the door and shit. Smoke come out, hit me and shit. I smell lavender and shit. I'm like, what the fuck in here? I see a figure sitting at the piano just going, like playing a crazy melody. Shit, it's Carl Thomas. Feel me? Carl Thomas like, what's up, young brother? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on, man? You know, my name is Jabo. I'm here to do a record with Slim Thug. Is it cool if I sit in here? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking already. So I'm gonna roll up something. So we kicked back, we rolled up, we talked, you know what I'm saying? That's like my uncle, you know what I'm saying, right now. So Slim came, boom, he come. So he like, all right, yeah, man, let me hear what you got. He like, I heard you got something for me. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm just gonna play some beats. We'll jump on one, whatever.
Yeah.
Open my laptop, start playing beats and shit. Now to me, these beats are fire. You feel me? Like to me, cause I don't know about beats being tracked out and mixed right and all that shit. And he was like, bro, these beats even mixed? And I was like, damn. Close my laptop up. So I'm like, said, bro, I tell you what, can I get a beat from one of your producers? You feel me? Like, so he was like, yeah, we'll do that. And he was like, I'll just come back tomorrow. Now he didn't have to do this shit. This why I fuck with Slim the long way. Cause he was like, I'll just come back tomorrow. My son's birthday tomorrow, but after like 3:30 or 4, I'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? I can come back over here and do the shit for you. And I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to the hotel room. I get on the phone with his producer, G Luck and B Don. G Luck is LaToya Lucky's brother, the younger brother. Yeah.
Huh.
So goddamn, yeah. So I'm on the phone with them, chopping it up, telling like, bro, I just need something hard. You know what I'm saying? So he sent a few beats, and he sent this beat with Bun B on the hook. You know what I'm saying? It's saying like chunk of 4 off in the 2 leader clip on. It was like one of them sample beats.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want that motherfucker. So we did that one. Boom. We go back to the studio the next day. We do the record. Slim knocked the record out. He loved the record. He like, I like this shit. He like, you hard. You know what I'm saying? Like he even put my name in his verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
That's how I knew he fucked with it. So then after that, the dude who was doing the session, who was engineering the session, he like, bro, I got beats too. You feel me? So I'm like, well shit, play some shit you got. First beat he played. You already know what I'm about. Temptation sample. I'm like, damn, I need that. You feel me? So I get that, and I'm like thinking about who to put on it. So I asked Slim again. I said, Slim, you think you'll do this other record for me? He like, yeah, I do that shit. I was like, I think I want to get Kurt Cobain's on it too. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna reach out, see what's up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what went on. I don't know if the schedules didn't work out right or whatever, but Kurt never did the record. You know what I'm saying? So we went through all these people that I could get on the second verse. You know what I'm saying? We was like, damn. I was thinking about like Joel Santana and Fabulous, cause I'm real into East Coast rap. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with them. Like they brought me through a lot of hard times in my childhood, especially. But Southern rap did too. Like you know, Outkast and your 8 Ball MJGs and you know what I'm saying, your Suave House and stuff like that. But at the same time, I got a lot of respect for those cats, the way they put metaphors and similes together and make that shit, you know, rhyme over a beat. So I'm going through all these lists of rappers thinking about who to pick out, man. My dude say, man, what about Jadakiss? I know Jadakiss manager, we can hit him up. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, all them other names, we can chill. Not no disrespect to them, but yeah, let's get Kiss, because I know Kiss gonna do this bitch justice, like I need him to. So then we sent them the record. He agreed to do it. He did it. You know what I'm saying? I flew up to New York, went to Yonkers and shit. Got to go to D Block Studios. And, you know what I'm saying? That shit was really like D Block. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas lifting weights and gambling and shit was going down in there for real, like no cap. So went up there, I got the record done, and Jada was like, who else you got on here? Cause I ain't tell him I had Slim Thug on the record. I was like, Slim Thug. He kind of looked. He was like, hey, yeah, that's hard. He like, you trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? He like, you trying to put something together. Cause I don't even think they ever worked together before prior to my record. If I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken. But so we put that record together, man, and shit. Next thing I know, that shit was on 106 Apart, BET, MTV. That shit was number 30 in the country on urban radio. You know what I'm saying? I'm right up there with Future, Honest, and Beyonce, Drunk in Love. Like them records out at the time, K Camp, Money Baby, you know, stuff like that. I'm right up there with these people. So it felt awesome, man. And that's one of my biggest records to this date. And that was the one that I had the most fun experience putting together, because it made me who the artist I am today. If I would have went through that shit, you know. But,
and you also worked with Doe B before you passed away, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What was that experience like?
Man, amazing, bro. Like, and this was before I was like doing rhymes out the top of my head. Like now I go in the studio, I just hear the beat and kind of go out the top of my head, punch it in. Like Doe was doing that shit back then though. You know what I'm saying? Like we came to Hot Beats, we did the record, and I was just amazed how he laid the shit down, bro. And he was telling my engineer, he said, bro, it's a delay in the headphone. He was like, I sound like a mouth when I'm rapping, but my engineer couldn't fix the shit for some reason. And he was like, fuck it, he just did it. You know what I'm saying? And the shit was on beat. You feel me? Like when I went in there to record my verse, I was like, oh no, bro, you gotta fix this shit. Like, I was like, bro, this shit is off. You gotta fix this. And he ended up fixing it. But I was like, this nigga rapped this whole thing perfectly like that. And on beat, but he was off beat in his headphones. You feel me? That's just how talented he was and how far ahead he was of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Doe is the stand-up in Alabama. He tell all be all. You know what I'm saying? Like it starts and ends with Doe. You feel me? Like shit, like from his whole tree, you know what I'm saying? From Junior Boss to the whole gang, Super Nard, all of them, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, like, Doe's that. Shout out to Lil Daddy too, you know what I'm saying? But it was just amazing, man, just to see him go from being Fat Glenn when he first started rapping to Doe B, and the shit was just, and the shit popped, it worked, the dots connected. He was saying shit that was relatable, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't even flex and say I was the biggest Doe B fan at first. You feel me? Like, it took me a minute to get it. And then when I got it, I was like, I understand. I get it. You know what I'm saying? shit, we was some good homeboys. I was actually, the last show he did in Alabama, I was on the show with him.
Oh yeah?
In Selma, yeah, the little skating rink for the kids, did like a little skating rink show. And the next week, he ended up getting killed.
Shoot.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
that was
long
crazy.
live Doe B, man.
Of course, long live the kid, man.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about your new single, My Lil N.
Yeah.
Is it true that this song is based on a true story?
Yeah, of course. It's based on a true story. I think that's why it came out so good like that, man. It was so organic. I recorded this shit in like 5-10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I was at 11th Street, working on some other stuff, and my partner called me and he was just laughing and shit. He like, man, let me tell you what this nigga such and such did, bro. He done went across the street and he was doing X, Y, and Z, and dude that came home, he ended up shooting the dude. I said, what? I said, the police got him? He said, nah, he on the run. You know what I'm saying? He said, like, they said, nah, he on the run. So when I heard that, I was like, man, I'm gonna call you back. Boom, ATL Jacob was in the studio, you know what I'm saying? So he was cooking up the beat already. He had the little doom, da doom, da doom. He had like the bells part.
Yeah.
He cooked the shit up, and it was just a hit. Like I just went in there and did it like that, and the tempo was crazy. And I knew it was gonna be something when my father-in-law asked me. He said, you got a record called My Lil Nigga? I was like, yeah. Cause I had left like the CD in their car, some shit when I was driving the car one time. He heard it, he was like, yeah, I like that one. He was like, that one right there going hard. He like, I like that. And it's a grown man, you know what I'm saying? It's my father-in-law. He telling me this, so I like, oh yeah. I like, that's gonna be one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that record was based on loosely on a true story, definitely.
Yeah. Was that your first time working with Jacob, ATL Jacob?
Nah, that wasn't the first time.
Okay.
We had done some other stuff prior to that, you know what I'm saying? And we just always working passing, you know what I'm saying? Like when you being up there like 11th Street and patchwork in them studios like that, you'll see all types of people just passing in the hallway, and they're like, oh bro, I'm in C, man, come on, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it be happening, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Pyrex too. Pyrex turned me up, man. We got some shit coming.
Yeah. How's the feedback been so far on the single?
It's been good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been real good. It's like, cause it's one of those records that everybody knows somebody that's on the run. I knew somebody that's been on the run. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows somebody like that. So it's one of them relatable records. So you know, it's like, and in the hood, they like all that ratchet shit. They like that shit. You know what I'm saying? They love it. So it's like, it's gonna do numbers, man. And I'm just grateful that I was able to put it together like that, and it came out hard to where people can relate to it. So.
Will this single be on a new project that you're working on?
Yeah, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this project yet, for real. I want to name it Never Stop Working, but then I might name the shit Street Genius, cause that's what I'm branding right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the first like mixtape that put me on a national level was Anatomy of a Street Genius. That was the tape. That was the shit with Jada on there. I had Yo Gotti on there, Doe B on there. My girl Ink from Venice Nation, she was on there. Shout out to her. So we was just, so that's like a brand I always been able to try to brand, like being street smart and having the common educational skills to maneuver through this other side of the world too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How long have you been working on this project? Because you haven't dropped the solo project in a while, huh?
Nah, I haven't. The last solo project I dropped was Alabama Talking 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that was 2017.
Yeah.
So I just been collabing with my people, and you know what I'm saying, just trying to stay on the wave, you know what I'm saying, stay in the know.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. I want to drop it soon, you know, so I gotta holler at the team, see what we can line up, see what we can do. I want to drop the shit soon, because I've been working on this shit for at least 2 years. Like I got hella songs, you know what I'm saying, like that's ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, different waves of songs, so hard drives full of shit.
Yeah. So. You don't have any guest features on here?
I'm gonna have TK Kravitz on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Pop Lord on there, Yaki. You know what I'm saying? He came and blessed my situation. Salute to him.
He's been going up lately. Shout out to Yaki, man.
Of course. Who else Scooter gonna be on there, of course.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? YFN Lucci gonna be on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some surprise young bands. Bands will be on there too. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have some surprises on there, man. I can't give y'all everything, but I got some stuff I'm working on in the cuff, you know.
Yeah. What about producers? You mentioned ATL
Oh
Jacob.
yeah, ATL Jacob.
Pyrex.
Pyrex turned me up. My young boy Cash with the swing, you know what I'm saying? He from Montgomery, one of my young boys from Montgomery. I met him when I was doing these high school tours back when I had What I'm About on the radio and TV and shit.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we met him in high school, bro. He came up to the table, like, yeah, man, I make beats, you know what I'm saying? And put the headphones on my head. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this hard. And so I got him to do some shit on Alabama Talking 3, I believe. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But he gonna be on there. KD, Beats by KD, D Will, the Officials. They produce for Translee, my buddy Translee and shit. So, yeah, man, just putting it together.
Yeah. Think it'll drop this year though?
I hope so. Y'all pray for me out there, man. Pray for me that we get this shit done. And get
Fourth quarter coming up.
Fourth quarter is coming up. So, what better time? What better time than now?
Yeah, yeah. And you're also working on a new project with BMG Sunny, Free Game 2.
Yes, Free Game 2. Now,
you guys dropped the project last year, right?
Yep, Free Game. Now how that came about was just being around, Scooter, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be in the studio and Sunny, I would just come in and vibe with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we both Libras and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we just vibe, bro. And he came in one day and he was like, man, let me get a verse from you. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Pull up the song. And they didn't have the cord to fit his hard drive though. You know what I'm saying? So we end up, TK Kravitz's brother was there. Exotic Beats, he was in the studio. So he was like, bro, I got some beats right here. You know what I'm saying? So he started tapping on the laptop and next thing you know, the beat came out and we did this record called Play with Pots. That shit came out so hard, Sonny was like, bro, we need to shoot the video. You know what I'm saying? So we finished shooting the video. Casino say, bro, I'm finna get the mansion in Miami for my birthday. You feel me? Y'all just come down there and shoot the motherfucker. So I flew down there, we shot the video. Boom, shit came out lovely. And then next thing you know, they're like, bro, y'all need to do a whole tape. You know what I'm saying? Ticket. I got to credit Ticket, Free Band Gang Ticket for this, man. Because Ticket really, you know what I'm saying, sold me on the fact that, bro, I'm telling you this shit hard. Because I didn't think Sonny wanted to do a whole tape with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we did a song, that's cool. Like, I ain't trying to wear out my welcome. You know what I'm saying? Overstay my welcome, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with the embracement I got right now. You feel me? So, like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you hard. He said, like, all of them know you, they saying you hard. You feel me? Like, he'll do it. So I like, all right, well, shit, hit him up, let's do it. And shit, like 2 weeks later, we was 12 songs in. And shit, finna drop, picking out artwork for it, you know what I'm saying? And it dropped and it just connected with a certain fan base that's a little bit different from what they used to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's on some high upper echelon trap shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like we really trapping in designer. And, you know what I'm saying? We doing other stuff, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my boy, man. Salute to Sunny, man. But Free Game 2 is definitely on the way. Definitely.
When do you think that'll be ready for release?
Shit, that motherfucker can be ready tomorrow.
Oh, really? So you guys got this recorded already?
Recorded, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
20 songs, you know what I'm saying? Because now we know what we got to do. We know, like at first we was just in there trying to see what worked, you know what I'm saying? Now we go in there, we know what's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? We know what these folk want to hear. So it's easy. And then with my beat selection and what he brings to the table and just the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit just be crazy.
Yep. And earlier this summer, you released a book titled Street Genius.
Yeah, I did, man. Urban memoir, Street Genius. Now, how that came about, I went on a promo run in New York. And I was in New York, man, going around to these different places, different radio stations, talking to these different people. And I was just telling my story just like how I'm talking to you, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, bro, you should write a book. When the book coming out? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I never thought about writing a book. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I done the movie, I didn't think about doing a movie. You know what I'm saying? I just fell into that shit on some humbug. So it's like four different people told me that, like, you should write a book. You should write a book. I buy the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. So when I got back, before I left New York, I was in the airport and I was walking through. So I was like, man, let me go look at some books. You know what I'm saying? I just went over there in the little airport, looked at some books and shit. I seen Charlamagne book, Black Privilege. Yeah. Bought that shit, you feel me? So I'm reading this shit on the plane ride home. So I'm like, man, this nigga can write a book. Like, I can write a book, you feel me? Like we got the same degrees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I did, you know what I'm saying? We got the same knowledge, bro. Like, so when I got back, I just started writing it, man. Opened up the laptop, went down to the Rosie's on Northside Drive. Yeah. You feel me? Every day, ordering the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. Even missing studio time sometime behind the book. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to get the shit finished. And once you start writing it, like everybody got a book in them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done been through stuff in their life that can connect with other people. You know what I'm saying? So once you start writing it, you start reliving a bunch of the moments and you start remembering stuff you forgot about, you know what I'm saying, and different little stuff like that. So it's real refreshing and therapeutic just to jot the shit down anyway. Even if you ain't gonna put it out as a book, just start a little journal or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still be a gangster with a journal.
How long did it take you to write this book?
I started writing it about like at the beginning of February, and I was done like
so
late
not that
April.
long.
Yeah.
Just a couple months.
Just
then,
a couple months. Yeah, because I was doing it every day though.
Yeah.
I treated it as if it was a mixtape I had to finish or something. So I was going to Rosie's every day, like really writing the shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? To the point where they were like, what you working on, man? Like you been here? I got a book coming. Oh shit, you got a book coming? I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So I got fans behind that shit just from being in the spot writing the book. You know what I'm saying? Like I even got some shoes that this lady had spilled some coffee on, and I ain't never washed the coffee out. I said, I'm gonna frame them shit. You know what I'm saying? I was writing the book, and she spilled. I was at Starbucks though. It was one of them days I didn't go to Rosie's. I went to Starbucks, and I'm trying to be in there with them and shit, and she done got there, spilled all the coffee on my shoes and shit. I was like, man, I'm gonna take these home and just put them up and frame them. You know what I'm saying? Put them in a box or something. So yeah, man, it didn't take long at all. Like, and then on the publishing aspect, I was finna go through different publishing houses and different stuff like that. And I ain't do my research, you know what I'm saying? Like I was finna spend a shitload of money to get these people to publish it and do X, Y, and Z. And then I got on there like, damn, you can self-publish this shit. You can do this shit yourself. Like it ain't even no, it's like, oh, okay, boom. I was finna charge me $5,500 to do X, Y, and Z, and I can do this for $150. You know what I'm saying? Like, and still connect with the people I want to connect with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, do your research, man. That's one thing I always stress about. Anytime you're trying to jump into something that you ain't fully knowledgeable about, do your research because it'll be loopholes everywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That can make your job a lot easier. So.
Yeah. And this book is available on Amazon, right?
Yep, Amazon for your Kindle. You know, there's a nice stocking stuffer. The kids can read it. It ain't one of them little compact books. You know what I'm saying? I wish we had one I can show them right now. It ain't one of them little compact books. It's big, it's bold, you know what I'm saying? It ain't intimidating. You know what I'm saying? It's only 88 pages. Okay. A nice read, bro. Like, I ain't want to make it small and all compact because my niggas weren't gonna read that shit. They were like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, 300 pages, really, nigga? Like, nah, I made it 88 pages, big and bold, colorful. It's all good. Yeah. It's for the hood.
All right, let's talk about CGE, Complete Game Entertainment.
Yeah, Complete Game
That's your label, right?
Yes, sir.
That's when did you start that?
We started that in 2012. Okay. Officially, yeah.
So when you dropped your first project?
Yep. That was the first project I dropped under Complete Game Entertainment. And it's me and my brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? We own it together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We partners in it and shit. So, hey, we just been pushing, man. And shout out to him. He been believing in me for forever. Like, even before we started the label, like, I was doing my own thing. Like, I've been giving him music since 2007, 2008, like when I first started. Every time he come into town, I have something new for him or have a video, something. You know what I'm saying? And then one day he was like, man, let's do this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? And we did it for real.
Are you the only artist on the label right now?
Of course, yeah. I'm the only artist right now. But I'm open to getting other artists, though, man. I ain't even tripping because at this point in the game, it's a lot more. It's gonna take a lot more than just me to pop this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm one of them artists, man. I'm realistic, bro. Like, if it take another artist to come in, you know what I'm saying? We do this shit together. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tripping. It's just got to be the right artist in the right situation. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Nah, I got you. And all right, let's talk about some of the community work that you do. You mentor some kids, or?
Of course, man. Shit, I mentor everybody kids, man. You got some kids, I mentor them, man. Like, nah, I started out, man, my grandmother, she instilled that in us, man. I always kind of give back, you know what I'm saying? And I always kind of just be a presence in the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be the damn, the neighborhood president, but at least go to the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, I'm one of them type of people. So, I just always been that type of person, man. Like, I was president of my senior class and shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, in high school, so I just always been, and even with that, I had to do a lot of community work. You know what I'm saying? With canned good drives and when Christmas come on, toy drives, stuff like that. So it just always stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So now I do the pizza drives. You know what I'm saying? We go back to the schools, we throw a pizza party for the kids. Okay. We talk to them, you know what I'm saying? We give out monetary prizes, stuff like that, just to see where their heads at, man. Cause they be wanting to see somebody that they aspire to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these kids don't want to be no lawyer. They don't want to be no doctor. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or they want to be a producer. Or they want to be a radio host or a cameraman or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So you got to kind of put that in front of them and let them know, like, it's positive ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think I'm just waking up drinking champagne and being around pretty girls all day. They ain't how the shit going, bro. That's just what y'all seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work that go in behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people don't see. So, but yeah, that's one thing we did, going back with the pieces and stuff. And I done sponsored a couple of trips and sent a couple of kids places. My high school just won the 5A state championship in basketball last year too. Yeah, we know in the high school, shout out to them. So I did some trophies and shit for them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And went and presented them with trophies and plaques and stuff like that. So I just do stuff like that, man. Just try to make these kids feel special and like make them feel like somebody else care about them besides the teachers that they see every day. You know what I'm saying? Because you know these people care, and then halfway you don't even know that because they there to get the check. So you never could tell. You know what I'm saying? So I just want them to feel like, you know, it's people out there that care about them, man. You know? And everybody want an extra little piece of hardware on Honors and Awards Day. You know what I'm saying? Like I come in with you get your CGE Scholar Athlete Trophy. You know what I'm saying? You weren't even expecting that one, you feel me? That's an extra one to bring home. So, you know, cool.
I got you. All right, I want to ask you, what were your thoughts on YBN Nahmir, you know, saying that he's responsible for breaking down the doors for Alabama rap?
He crazy as a motherfucker. Nah, man. Like, see, you have to put everything in perspective. Like, I look at stuff I put myself in his shoes. Well, he 20, 19, 21,
yeah, he's
something
young.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he might probably was born in, 1999? So all he know is social media. He don't know, like, when he was able to comprehend what was going on, that's all he know is social media. This because he probably was able to comprehend and really get out off the porch 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? So he don't really, I can't really chastise him for something he don't know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't know about the ROAs and the Birmingham Jays and all these different people that came before the Venuses and even myself. When I was on TV, he probably was in the 5th grade or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So he just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So and that's all to it. So and they came up in a different world, man. Like that younger generation, they came up in that social media era. Like we used to have to go to the skating rink to meet a girl.
Yeah.
Go to the movies to meet a girl. You really got to get out there and do some stuff. Like it wasn't just sitting in my room playing Grand Theft Auto and I'm cool as hell on Grand Theft Auto. And you know what I'm saying? I'm scrolling through my phone and I'm talking shit to people and fuck you, suck my dick and doing all, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually had to see people face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't really fault him for not having the understanding of what's going on, but I can fault him for being a grown man and not trying to get the understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, it come a point in time, like, I didn't understand Illmatic in 94, but when I listened to it in 2002, when I was 16 and shit, and I listened to it, I understood what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt, go back and listen to Built for Cuban Links and just all this stuff to get put on. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my boy Tamori too. He put me on all that East Coast rap. But yeah, man, YBN Nahmir, man, I salute to him and what he doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, just have a little bit more respect for the city, have a little bit more respect for the state. You know, people really died behind this, bro.
Yeah.
People really lost their lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, just have a little bit more respect. And it fuck up the camaraderie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when people come out and say shit like that, it mess up the camaraderie in the state. You know what I'm saying? Because people should be working together and big up in each other. And why we gotta have, I started this, man. Niggas wasn't talking about, yeah, you did your thing, you blew like a motherfucker. Cause I saw you on World Star and I never stopped hearing about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know you blew. The same way I saw 50 Cent when I woke up one morning getting ready for school and Sway was on that bitch and said, we've got the new joint by 50 Cent called Wankster. I never quit hearing about 50 after that. You feel me? So it's like, I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? And he with some heavy hitters. Salute Jay Prince, the whole rap a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there in Texas. I know what's going on. So, you know, it salute to him, man. But just choose your words just a little bit more wisely, man. Because some of these little boys, man, they not gonna play. They not gonna be mature about it and be like, okay, man, he just don't understand.
Yeah.
He's not. You gonna have a little soldier or somebody come to your show and be looking at you like, what's cracking? You know what I'm saying? And that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared for what come behind what you said. You know?
Yeah. Well put. Well put. All right, I see you rocking the Bama hat.
Of course.
So you think they're going to take it all this year? They're looking good so far.
Yeah, man, we looking all right. You know, my cousin, Henry Rudd, well, he my girl cousin, Henry Rudd the third. They said that boy down there fast as a cheetah out there, you know what I'm saying? I said, shit, you know what I mean?
Wait, what number is he?
11.
Oh, he's the one. I just saw like a highlight reel from him.
11, yeah.
He got them juke moves.
That's my girl cousin, them, you know what I'm saying? So salute to him, man. But yeah, we looking good, man. Nick got them boys in good shape, man. I ain't, last time I hollered at Nick said everything's gonna be all right. So I said, shit, I'm gonna let you handle it, Nick, from here. You know what I'm saying? And, everything good, but Clemson, we got to come for Clemson.
4 years in a row, you guys met.
Yeah, we got to come see them again, man. Cause I like old Jabo though. I like they coach. I like Jabo. You feel me? Cause I'm Jabo, he Jabo. Then he went to Bama. He went to Alabama.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He played at Bama. That's why they got ties like that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think Jabo gonna be our coach when Nick retire.
Really?
Now,
You think
I'm
they'll be able to
saying
get
that on
him?
DGB. I'm the first one to say that on DGB now. When Nick retire, we gonna get Jabo Sweeney as our coach. I'm putting that out there.
I don't think Nick's going anywhere anytime soon. I think he just signed like a crazy 10-year extension or something like that, I think.
But the 10 years can pass quick.
Yeah.
Shit, we 10 years when we won our first one. 09, 08, 09, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, 10 years can pass quick, man.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna be all right. We gotta get the defense in order, man. The defense secondary a little shaky, but we got the best receiving core in the country.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna keep us afloat. You know what I'm saying? We got one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Yeah.
And salute to Jalen Hurts too. He doing his thing in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We love you, Jalen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, Jabo, what else you got working on, man? You got the single out now, working on new projects. What else you got coming?
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to stay in the limelight, man. Stay in the light, stay in the mix of it. I want to do another movie. I ain't gonna even lie. I want to do another movie because I had a real good time getting my acting chops out.
Oh, yeah?
The first time, yeah. So
What movie were you in?
I was in a movie called The Last Disciples.
Okay.
These dudes shot it called the Isabel Brothers. You know what I'm saying? They from Huntsville, Alabama. I went to Alabama State in Montgomery with one of them. No, it's three brothers, but I went to school with one of them.
Okay.
And one day I was just chilling, man, and he called me. He was like, he's like, bro, I got a part. Me and my brothers finna do this movie, and I got a part in the movie. I think it'll be great for you. Feel me? So I'm like, nigga, I ain't never acted. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Besides some little plays and shit at school, like I ain't never done no shit, man. I was like, all right. He was like, bro, just read the script though. You know what I'm saying? He sent me the script.
Yeah.
I read it. I liked the shit. Next thing I know, I was in Huntsville. We was filming. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I would have took the role just a little bit more serious because the shit, like, it was a big movie. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came out, it sold out the theater twice.
Really?
You feel me? Yeah.
Huh.
They had a premiere. Shit was sold out. Then the second showing of it was sold. When it was coming out, there was another line wrapped around the building. So I'm seeing the shit for the first time like everybody else. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, God damn, this shit packed. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around and it get dark and the shit come on. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like in the very first scene. Soon as the shit come on,
yeah?
I'm on I played this football player that got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt and he had to go back to his hometown and kind of play, but his brother was envious of him. His brother was kind of the one stuck at home anyway. So when I come back, my brother envious of me. It's like the story of Cain and Abel.
Okay.
You feel me? It's three biblical stories mixed into one movie. It's Cain and Abel, the story of Noah's Ark, and the story of Job. You feel me? How Job lost everything and, had to get it back or whatever.
Yeah.
But the whole time we was shooting shit, man, we was smoking weed and we was high and shit, you know what I'm saying? So didn't nobody know their lines. Everybody was looking at all the paper like, okay, what am I supposed to say? All right, here. Yeah. So it's like, bro, we halfway acting, but the shit didn't look that bad on screen, but I know because I was there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we could have did this shit a lot better. But it came out to be a hit. It almost got like 1 million views on YouTube right now.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's out on like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, shit like that. I got an acting credit for it. Like my real name has got one acting credit beside it for that movie. So
there you go.
I want to do some shit like that again.
Yeah.
I'm in the Actors Guild, man. Need my shit.
All right, Jabo, anything else you want to add?
Nah, man, just, hey, I'm coming. Yeah, I salute y'all, man. Salute DGB for having me. I appreciate y'all, man. I've been wanting to get on this porch for a long time, bro. Yeah. And I'm glad I got to sit on here and chop it up with y'all. And, all my young boys just keep grinding, man. Spend your money wisely. That's all I got to say.
The lies keep it honest with them. If you a real big homie, give you niggas knowledge. I salute my little homies cause them niggas solid. My little nigga on the run for a couple things.